Hey everyone, I am just sat here stretching out my back, about to have my lunch, and I thought, I will give the guys and girls on the group an update as to where things are regards the controller. So we had a massive problem that didn't come to light until alpha testing. I say a massive problem, it was actually fairly minor, but it could have caused issues further down the line to do with addressing the individual knobs. So what happened was I took everything out of the boxes and took it all apart again, changed some of the hardware and firmware, and it's quite interesting that a firmware change has actually engaged more resistors in the actual circuit, so we can actually use code to change the physical properties of the circuit. But I've also done a bit of a hardware modification on all the units and just checked through them all to make sure that they won't be doing this issue. That has involved a lot of work over the past couple of weeks, and I apologise if I haven't kept everyone up to date with this. I've tried to let people know. But yeah, so things are going back together. The units are starting to be, I'm reassembling them. So I've got a few in boxes ready to go, and they're going to start shipping out in the next couple of days. So yeah, massive thanks for sticking with us on that. I know it's been a long time, and I'm probably as annoyed as you guys, but I just want to say thanks for sticking with it. Orders are open still for batch 2, which will be a lot quicker, partly because I'm not doing half of the manufacturing. I'm outsourcing the front panels to the people who make the cases because they did such a great job of the cases. So I've got a meeting about that later on. What else? I just thought it was really interesting, something that crossed my mind whilst talking to one of the supporters who's bought a unit from the early bird batch. That a lot of the components for this have actually come from smaller companies, reliable established companies, but nonetheless smaller niche companies, like the knobs and the keycaps. The company that makes the metal is like 10 miles up the road. The metal work, not the actual metal. All that kind of stuff. I just thought it was really interesting that, we've managed to do this kind of thing without involving, one of the big companies. Dare I say, Behringer or something. They've basically got a city, or a town where they make their things. So I just thought it was kind of interesting that, it is possible to do these things on a small scale in a more community-driven manner. Anyway, I have been massively delayed on the demo video, but I think you're going to be really excited about what the firmware is up to, and it's not perfect yet, but it's very, very, very good and beyond my expectations. I'm going to do another video in a second to tell you about what's going to happen with the firmware, because there's been some progress on that. Okay, thanks for sticking with me, and again, you guys are awesome, and yeah, units will be out very soon.